Welcome to News Around, where we don't just report the headlines, we uncover the emotions hidden behind them. If you love exploring the deeper side of celebrity stories, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and hit the join button to support our growing community of viewers who look for meaning beyond the spotlight. Tonight, we bring you a story written not in words, but in silence, a story whispered beneath the same starry sky. Turkish actor Halil İbrahim Ceyhan has once again become the center of attention after posting a message that seems to echo straight from the heart, stirring speculation about his connection with Sıla Türkoğlu, his former co-star and long-rumored flame. It began with a single image, a quiet photograph of the night sky, captured from Halil's balcony, bathed in the soft light of distant stars. Beneath it, just one sentence. "We're looking at the same sky, I know it." No hashtags, no explanations, just a simple phrase that carried the weight of memory. Within moments, social media erupted. Fans rushed to comment, interpreting every word like a piece of poetry. But what set the internet ablaze was what came next. Only hours earlier, Sıla Türkoğlu had posted a remarkably similar story, an image of the same starry night with the phrase, "Sometimes silence speaks louder than 1,000 words." Coincidence? Or something far more intimate, a quiet dialogue between two hearts that never truly learned how to let go? According to a close friend of Halil's, the post wasn't random. He doesn't speak much, but when he shares something, it always has a deeper meaning, the insider told a local outlet. That phrase about the sky, it wasn't written by accident. Meanwhile, someone from Sıla's circle confessed that the actress had seen Halil's story and read it over and over again in silence. Her words were few, but her expression, they said, told an entire story on its own. Within minutes, fan communities began dissecting every post, comparing timestamps, captions, and even the hue of the night sky. "They don't need words," wrote one fan. "They communicate through their souls." Another commented poignantly, "They're under the same sky, just not in the same place." What do you think? Are Halil and Sıla still bound by something deeper, something that time hasn't managed to erase? Tell us in the comments below, and while you're here, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to News Around, and tap the join button if you'd like to help us continue creating stories that see beyond fame. In just a few hours, the hashtag #HalilSlaski trended across Turkish Twitter. Memes, fan videos, and even heartfelt essays flooded the internet. Some users called it the return of a love that never ended. Others argued it was nothing but nostalgia, two people reflecting separately on what once was. Local entertainment reporters soon joined the discussion. One journalist remarked, "Professionally, they went their separate ways, but emotionally, they never had closure. Their connection on set was too intense to vanish overnight." But perhaps the most striking twist came just hours after Halil's post. Sıla uploaded a short clip. She stood silently by a window, gazing into the night, while a hauntingly beautiful song played in the background, its lyrics softly declaring, "Even if fate divides us, the sky will always be our refuge." Fans lost their minds. "This isn't coincidence anymore," one user tweeted. "They're speaking through the stars." Another wrote, "Their love lives in the sky, it never died." Soon after, a childhood friend of Halil's appeared on a talk show and added fuel to the growing fire. "Halil has always been a quiet man, but when he loves, it's profound," the friend said. That sky message, that was his way of saying he's still thinking of her. The host leaned forward. "So you believe there's still hope?" "Not just hope," the friend replied softly. "There's unfinished love. And when something is unfinished, it's never truly over." The quote spread like wildfire. Suddenly, the silence of both actors became deafening. Neither confirmed nor denied anything, Yet their every move was scrutinized. The following day, Halil changed his profile picture, a monochrome image of himself looking toward the horizon, his back to the camera. For fans, it wasn't just a photo, it was symbolism, a confession in disguise. Meanwhile, SLA posted a single sentence that hit like a whisper straight to the heart. Some goodbyes aren't said, they're felt. Television commentators couldn't resist revisiting the golden days when Halil and SLA shared the screen. One former co-star recalled, their connection was magnetic. They didn't need dialogue to understand each other, their eyes did all the talking. Across social media, fans revived old clips of their most emotional scenes, pairing them with melancholic songs and captions like, "No matter the years, they'll always carry a piece of each other's hearts." Others declared, they're still under the same sky, because their story never really ended. The nostalgia wave became unstoppable. For longtime followers of Turkish television, their bond had transcended fiction. It had become a symbol of passion, of heartbreak, of the kind of love that refuses to fade even after the credits roll. Days later, Halil was spotted alone in a small Istanbul cafe, his notebook open, music playing softly in his ears. A fan who recognized him approached gently and asked if he was doing all right. He smiled faintly and replied, "Sometimes writing helps you understand what your heart can't explain." That sentence, later quoted by entertainment sites, reignited theories that Halil might be channeling his emotions into a new artistic project, perhaps a screenplay, perhaps a song. Either way, fans believed the muse behind his creativity remained unmistakable, Sıla Türkoğlu. And then, as if the universe wanted to add another layer to the story, SLA posted an old photo from the set, a candid shot where she and Halil were laughing between takes. The caption was minimal, a single white heart emoji. It was enough. Within seconds, thousands of comments poured in. "This is a sign. She misses him too." The story continues. Rumors began circulating that the two might have attended the same private event recently, though no photos surfaced to prove it. Still, the speculation refused to die. One entertainment columnist observed, "Every gesture, every silence between them becomes a headline. There's something unresolved, an invisible thread that keeps pulling them back toward each other. Perhaps it's not about romance anymore. Perhaps it's about closure, or mutual respect, or the delicate acknowledgement that certain connections are too profound to label." But for fans, this ambiguity only makes the story more magnetic. "Even their silence feels loud," one follower commented. "You can't fake that kind of connection." And maybe she's right. Because some stories don't need to be told, they simply continue to live in the quiet spaces between words, in the distance between two souls who still look up at the same sky. So, what does the sky truly mean for Halil İbrahim Ceyhan and Sıla Türkoğlu? Is it a symbol of closure or a bridge of longing? Has destiny written one final chapter for them, or are we simply watching the echoes of a love that never completely disappeared? Tell us what you think in the comments below. Do you believe this story still has life left in it? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to News Around, and tap the join button if you want to help us continue exploring the emotional, human side of fame. Because here at News Around, we don't just chase gossip, we listen for the stories that breathe between the lines. Until next time, keep your hearts open, your minds curious, and your eyes on the sky, the same sky that might still be connecting two souls who once shared everything.